they'll familiarize you with all the rules and the regulations that you need to be familiar with. They're posted up here on the wall on my right to your left. I'm not going to go over with each and every one of you the rules and regulations verbatim, but they're the same things that you signed up when you got your bidder number. A few of the important ones that I need to go over with you is the fact that our preferred method of payment is cash. We love cash. However, if you did not bring cash, we will take your credit card or your debit card with the contingency that there will be a 6% documentation fee on all your credit card or your debit card transactions. 6% documentation fee on all your credit card or your debit card transactions, but we're glad to have that convenience here for you. If you are the successful bidder here this evening and we say you won, when we say sold, at that time we need to get your bidder number. Jennifer will be out here in just a few minutes. She's going to be keeping score for us on the lower block. We get that bidder number, get it turned into Jennifer. She'll print you off a ticket. At that time you come up, you sign your ticket, you provide her with a deposit. I'm assuming that everybody's going to be paying with cash, so you'll need to put down at least a $200 deposit with cash. If you are paying with a credit card or debit card, however, that will your deposit, and you just, however, give her that debit card or credit card. And then we'll get you in the office, we'll get you all fixed up, get you out of here in good time. Here comes Miss Oklahoma, Jennifer, that's our lower block clerk right there.
Look at her, that evening gal.
However, if you're the high bidder and we're a little bit short of the reserves on some of these vehicles, some of them may have some, and we may say you want on a phone call. And that's what that means. If we say you want on a phone call or an if sale, they may want $3,000 for it. We've only got $1,500 bid. However, we're going to call the owner. We're going to try and negotiate that sale for you. So do not be afraid to buy one on a phone call or an if sale. We've been selling over 95% of them each and every week. The light system. Got to tell you about that. As far as the auction is concerned, each and every automobile here sold this evening will be sold as is where it is. As far as the auction is concerned, there will be no warranties expressed or implied. However, if you're the owner of one of these vehicles and you choose to represent it, we ask that you do so. You may do so with the light system above. Green light, ride and drive. That's the best light I can give you. That vehicle has to be less than 10 years old, under 100,000 miles, must be mechanically sound within $500 as determined by the arbitrator. Next best light I can give you is the yellow light. We call it the Goodyear light. Vehicle must have a sound drivetrain included but not limited to transmission, rear end, drive line, CV joints, clutch, U-joints, etc. as determined by the arbitrator. All issues must be addressed and resolved on the day of the sale. Now listen up. This is important. If I say you want on a green light or a red light and it has an arbitration issue, it must be addressed and resolved on the day of the sale. And it's what I mean by that is if I say you want on a green light or a yellow light and it don't shift out of second gear, don't wait until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and call us and tell us that it don't shift out of second gear, because at that time, it's too late. If you have an arbitration issue, we have an arbitration specialist on hand here at the auction this evening. Your arbitration issues must be addressed and resolved on the day of the sale. Does anybody have any questions? Good. The red light, my favorite light, we call it the money light, and that's just basically what it is. We sell a lot of them each and every week on the red light, and there's a good reason for it. A lot of them come in and they said, hey, I just traded for this car this afternoon, I don't know anything about it, I want you to turn the red light on, get the money, and sell it. We do a lot of that. Anyway, when the red light's on, that means that vehicle has no mechanical guarantee of any kind, no arbitration, no rejects for any reason. It's just like you took your wife. For better or for worse, you own it. All vehicles $1,500 or less are sold as is where it is. Automatically revert back to the red light. All vehicles $1,500 or less automatically revert back to the red light. Anybody got any questions? Good. White light. Well, let me tell you about this red light one more time real quick. Even though I start one on a green light or a yellow light, it's got a green light guarantee or Goodyear guarantee. If it sells for less than $1,500, it's automatically red light. I guess everybody understands. White light, that's an important light. That's a special announcement light. Anytime you see the white light on, feel free to stop us. Don't hesitate to stop us and ask us why the white light's on. That vehicle has a special announcement. It could be something simple like it's got a flat tire or the odometer don't work. Could be something way more complicated like it's got a salvage title, rebuilt title. It's got an insurance dated title. It's got flood damage, theft history, or if it's got mileage discrepancy, if it's ever been a taxi cab, police car, or any kind of a municipal vehicle. That's all reasons that we turn the white light on. So if you have a vehicle and it has a special announcement, we need that to be disclosed at the time of the sale so that we can have, we can provide you with a smooth, easy, snappy transaction. So anytime you see the white lights on, we have an announcement on that vehicle. Don't be afraid to stop us and ask us. Anybody got any questions?
Hey, Zeus, you got any questions?